Hi and welcome. I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southern Ontario, Canada, and to be more specific, in the Niagara region. I have an update for you. Let me see. Can I read my writing? Oh, I remember. Okay, today, which is the 19th of September 2023, the clearance rack was updated, and there are discounts up to 60% off. And I want you to finish this video and then run to your computer, which you're probably already at, or your phone, and take a look at things. They're going fast. I think I will just jump right in and show you what I'm going to use tonight. Now, we are back to the mini catalog. Oh, surprise. We are back to the mini catalog for another look at a really awesome product. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to move you closer and so on and so on. So say hello if you're joining me while I make my little flip here. There we go. And don't make the mistake of, you do that twice. You do that thing twice where you shut your computer off by mistake, and you never want to do that again. Alrighty, I know, a bit of a glare. I cannot get my light to cooperate. So we are using the Modern Garden Bundle tonight, and I'm just putting it this way so there's not as much glare. And this, because this is shiny on this side, I turned it over. You'll see this in action, so you'll know how it's working. Now, if you happen to have your mini catalog handy, flip to that page, flip to page 54 and take a look at the bundle. So when I first looked at it, I am going to be brutally honest with you. I went, no, I don't want that. I absolutely did not want it. Absolutely didn't want it. Well, clearly I did want it because now I have it. Hello, Elsie. And what I would say, if you're still on the fence, watch tonight's video. I have a bunch of cards to show you this time. To show you, not ya. And maybe I'll change your mind. You never know. Alrighty, so here is the stamp set. It is photopolymer, and I believe it's two-step stamping. I haven't tried it like that yet. So I did all one-step stamping. It's kind of cool because it's not just Christmas, it's birthday. I like this one. Best wishes for a fun-filled future together. That could be wedding. Enjoy your special day, birthday. It could be an anniversary. It could be a whole bunch of different things. It's really up to you what you want to use it for. Anyway, I really think this is cool. Now, the one thing that don't put that too far, I need it. The one thing that I want to show you close up, because I never can see them. If I can't see them properly in the catalog, you probably can't either. So here is the DSP, and what's the name of it? I just took it out of the package. Garden Walk? Let's take a look. Oh, you know what? I hid that piece somehow. I think it's Garden Walk. That would make sense. Yeah, it is. Garden Walk. Decision. Final decision. Look at that pattern, how pretty that is. And check this out. Coordinates. Is that what you love about Stampin' Up! Products too? This paper, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that's that wild wheat poopy color. Baby poo color. It's really beautiful. I hate to try to convince you, but it really is. Look at the stripes that go with it. I don't want to bend that too much. This little pattern. Of course, I can't see my screen, so I'm hoping you're seeing it. More pattern stripes. You don't usually get to see the front and the back at the same time, but you know what? It's worth seeing. Look at all the colors in here. You have such an opportunity to play with all the colors you love. Look at the back. Pretty. I call this the Christmas one, and I'm kind of not calling this a Christmas one, but there's the back. They look like snowflakes to me. That's what one of the stamped images will look like. This little pattern, stripes, And this beauty, I don't know why I turned it. I don't see a top of upside down or right side up or whatever. And that, it's really pretty. Hello, Peggy, Minnesota. Hello, hello. All right, what am I looking for? Stuff to do? Probably. All right. I put everything in a plastic jacket, so I would have, knock on wood, everything with me. How does that sound? Oh, I was trying to think, why do I have this big piece when I've already got the base? That's because I'm going to heat emboss. And you know what? I think we'll do that right away, and we'll get that done. This is the It's Your Birthday stamp. And if you recall correctly, of course you recall correctly, if you remember any of my other videos, I love heat embossing. So this little pillow I've had for probably 7, 8 years. I think I've pretty well almost depleted it. Almost. Versamark. I do have Mercivark. Oh man, I can't talk today. We should have some little code words when I say something wrong. You comment or do something. It's going to happen again, by the way. All right. Or leave a happy face or something. I don't know. Anyway, so here we go. It is photopolymer. I am taking a chance by doing this without the Stampin' Pierce mat underneath, but let's give it a shot. Now I know the punch is going to go about here and here, thus I'm not down at the bottom, I'm up a little bit higher. Okay, now tell me, do you also love heat embossing? Just let me know in the comments. The reason I love it so much is it can take a super plain card and it can make it really brilliant. It just dresses it up. And as much as a long time ago, I was afraid of heat embossing because I knew I was just going to do it wrong and burn something or whatever. I was wrong. And I've been wrong many times, just so you know. A couple times even today. Yep, it's true. All right. They look good. It doesn't look like I need to. Sometimes I do like a second. Just this bottom one here. It looks like without the Pierce mat underneath, it looks like it still worked. I just read your comment. Okay, everybody, you have to see this. Anyone watching the replay, Peggy says, funny though, we understand Sandy's speech. I mix up words. You know, your brain moves faster than your mouth, right? Well, at least mine does. All right, here we go. This is Pretty Peacock, by the way, and white embossing powder. Sometimes I forget to tell you. I'm just working away like I'm, you know, here by myself, just working away. You ever notice some people heat emboss from underneath like that? I can't do it because I have to see how close I am. Oop, that one's not done. I like to warm it up, warm up that powder, and then finish it off. I could probably heat emboss all day. Wouldn't get much done, but I'd be ready for more cards after. I would. So Elsie, not my favorite thing to do, but I do like the effect of heat embossing. Yeah. I mean, I've done entire backgrounds. I'm just making sure that I don't see anything that doesn't look shiny. All right, here's the easy part. Now that one's going to be harder. So I do too in case I mess one up. Okay, I still mess things up, FYI. All right, let's get that somewhat centered. I say somewhat because I'm going to do a little something on it. So it's over to the side a bit. Centered to the side. There we go. Big noise. Big noise. And we only needed one, but now I've got one for another card. In case you're not familiar with these, and I know we've got some demonstrators here, so you are, but if someone isn't, the way I unlocked that was simply by, here it is flat, stores flat, and I always store mine with this end out of where I have the my storage, so I can see what the punch is. And then push forward, opens up, turn it over so you can see what you're doing, turn your paper over. And I always, unless I'm doing a class and I need to provide like a circle, or I'm not sure what this is. It's not an oval. Oblong? Not sure. Anyway, in that case, I would send it like that, but I would normally stamp or heat emboss first. It just makes it so much easier if you're worried at all about centering. I was looking for where I put my card. Oops. Alrighty. This, by the way, is bar none one of the simplest cards ever. And the reason I'm making it is I realize this is a birthday card, but let's say this was a Christmas card, so because I do have one to show you. If you have a lot of anything to do, I guess not even just Christmas. There's a lot more birthdays than there are Christmas, right? And you want to duplicate it, I'm going to show you with the different styles I've done that it is not, they don't look the same. And this is so easily duplicated, it's silly. So I will put the measurements in the description later. If you're watching on YouTube, they're already there. So this is that paper, one of the papers I showed you. It went like that. And all I did was cut it. I can tell you this is 1 3/4 inches. And what I'm going to do is just center it on the page. I have a lot of embossing powder. No wonder it's running out. I'm a little heavy on the embossing powder. All right, so my adhesive of choice is the liquid multi-purpose. I applaud, and I say this all the time, I applaud anyone that can use Stampin' Seal and get it straight the first time. Or any other kind of roller kind of adhesive, because I need my wiggle time. I really honestly need my wiggle time. Now, when I say honestly, I always tell you the truth. Always will tell you the truth. Let's just make sure that's in the right spot. Does it need a little bit of moving? A little bit. Will you move up for me? Why, yes, you will. That's why I need my wiggle time. I just want to make sure. Yep, looking good. All right. Still experiencing a lot of embossing powder. You probably won't be as messy as me. Although if you saw the rest of my desk, this looks pretty. Because I am prepping. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I just did the wrong side. Hey. All right, let me cut another. Oh, man. I can't believe I just said, oh, crap. It's funny the things you say on videos, isn't it? The real Sandy emerges. Now you know. All righty. Well, in that case, now I have to remeasure because I don't remember. Maybe I do. I wrote it down. Let me make sure. Okay, well, while we're here, I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. 4 inches this way. Keep this, obviously. And then we're going to turn it this way. Anybody else do that? How many times? Okay, well, that was mistake number 2 or 3. Anybody else double checking my measurements? Yes. Okay, keep that as well. Glue things the wrong way. Hey, I did that a couple weeks ago on that other birthday card. Is it a birthday card thing with me or what? Okay, and I am going to cut 1 3/4 inches off the bottom, and I'm going to glue the correct side this time. Isn't it nice to have your trimmer handy? Gosh, golly darn. Or when my little grandson's around, it's flib flarbin. Flib flarbin. So yeah, he's learned flib flarbin. Okay, and now remember when you cut, I cut it this way down, which means the cutter gives you this lovely little ridge right here. Use your finger now to push that down. I think we want to make really pretty cards, and these teeny, not that side, the teeny little suggestions actually are going to help everybody, including myself, make extra pretty cards. because they look more finished. Alrighty. I can hear my grandson absolutely bellowing. It's not bedtime yet. Nope. So I'm not sure why he's so unhappy. Thankfully you can't hear him. Okay, and I'm going to put this right up against here. Now I did see this design, although I changed it. I did see this design from another demonstrator, and one more time forgot to write down their name so I could give them credit. Okay, that is almost the front of our card. We're not done yet because I forgot to stamp. So I grab a little piece of paper. Do I have a little piece of paper? Do I have paper? What a silly question. But I'm going to use this paper because I don't want to get ink on my other white paper. I don't want that stamp. I want this one. So I've really taken a liking to this particular stamp. I don't know if you can see the little lines in it. Really cool. This is Pretty Peacock. Full strength. I'm going to put a flower right here. So tone on tone. Just gives it a little more finished look. I could probably try to put another one down here. Well, let's try. I didn't give myself a lot of space. Not the end of the world. Don't need much of it. Ta-da! And I know that's 2, not 3. I am breaking the rules all over the place here. All over the place. There. So did anybody else, did you miss this in the catalog? Were you kind of like, meh? Or were you like, wow, I have to have that set? Maybe you already, whoa, don't fall on the floor. Maybe you already own it. All right, I am going to attach the front of the card. So this is, once again, Pretty Peacock. That's just your regular basic white. And then again, you've seen the DSP. Now, if you were going to put ribbon on it that goes around, do it now. Yes, I've done that, and I've had to use my Take Your Pick tool, the spatula end, and just like kind of poke it underneath to try, you know, when you really want, almost did an upside down card. When you really want ribbon on your card, try to remember to put it on before you glue. The other thing is, let me just double check since I've already made one oopsie. Yes, it is the right size. Alrighty. Okay. And again, you know me. You know what? I handle paper and mixed media and lots of things that get me gluey, but I cannot stand when my fingers are sticky. So I have a cloth on my lap, and if you see one hand missing, that's because I'm cleaning glue off my fingers. Like that. All right. Oh my goodness. I think I got that. Oh, maybe just a little to the left. I think I got that on the first try. As in, wow. Okay, and I'm using the, what is this called? The silicone mat, because I actually had to take this little special eraser, this one here, that I got from, it was in Kitchener Waterloo, KW Surplus. There's also one in Stratford, and I don't know where else. I can't remember. Anyway, and I had to like get the glue off my desk again. A sad story, I know. All right, here's a ribbon. Oh, here's the ribbon that is also from the mini catalog that I have only used today on my sample. This is called braided linen trim, and it is in the beautiful color of Calypso Coral. And I just thought that's just so pretty. I don't know if you can see the braiding, but it's flat, which is really nice for mailing. Now, having said that, I'm going to kind of pop it up a bit. Nope, not there. My seal has arrived, thankfully. All right, now I don't want anybody to be able to see the seal. So I'm going to put this over on this side, and I'm going to try to put seal over this line, because you know I don't like seeing two patterns together. What a strange person I am. I know we all have our little idiosyncrasies. We do. That ought to do it. A little bit, teeny tiny bit more. The good thing about this is if I have gone too far, I can always roll it back, so it's not going to be the end of the world. let's just get our scissors handy, which are not handy at the moment. Oh, there they are. They're exactly where they're supposed to be in my little carousel thing. All right, so we're going to put this on here. It's okay if it goes over just a little bit, but we're going to also go back again. I know, and you know me, I don't use a ton on my cards. And you know what? I think on my other one I went back again, but this is going to be thinner and easier to mail. So I'm going to just go once. So I have pretty much, for the most part anyway, got everything going the right direction. Groovy. And this. Oh, I love reading comments. Thank you. Elsie says, I had asked if anyone missed this in the catalog, and Elsie says, pretty much. If it wasn't Christmas, I missed it. I bought a lot of Christmas too. I really did. And after I had seen this done with other demonstrators, I was like, it's so pretty and vibrant. And I would almost, not maybe this design, but I would almost use this for a wedding card, this paper. All right, so we're just going to aim. Oh, I wanted to mention something. Yes, these are black dimensionals. The other thing is you do not want to put your dimensionals where your ribbon falls. As it won't really stick, and it might stick up, and it won't be pretty. For all those reasons, just put that on as straight as you can. And then I have to do this because it's not close to me. I may, well, I think I will. I was going to say I may use a glue dot to hold this down. Undetermined, but I'll get my stuff ready. Oh man, I was cleaning up today, and you know the hardest thing for me is when I put things away, I can't find them because they're where they're supposed to be. How weird is that? Alrighty. So I did also want to mention I'm going to be away for a few days. I will do my best to process any orders that come in. I will do my best to keep on top of social media. We'll finish the front in a bit. But if I don't answer you, just know that I am away. We have a team reunion. We haven't seen each other. Well, some people I've never met in person. And some I haven't seen, well, since before COVID. So it's been a while, and really looking forward to it. Plus, myself and 6 other ladies on the team are all, we've made a card, a make and take. Each of us has. I think it feels like the pattern goes this way. I don't know if it matters. Anyway, so I made 28, and yes, I do need a new cutting blade now. Between that and the event I'm running in October, my tiny little overhang, I definitely need to get new blades. All right, so that was just a skinny little strip, and you know me, I don't put it right to the edge. Mostly because of this. Let's say I did put it right against the edge. Like, I'll show you like this. Un momento. I'll just grab another piece. Okay, so if I put this right to the edge and it touched the paper, you kind of lose some of it. But by leaving that teeny little, a 1/16 of an inch. We're not measuring it, obviously. It just gives you more, it just gives a little oomph to it. So it's pretty rare. Pretty rare that I put it right up against the edge, unless I've made a mistake. It happens. Here we go. There. Are we 2 for 2? I think we are. It throws you off a little bit, but that is nice and straight. Nice, pretty simple inside of the card. Now, I know I'm doing my video, obviously, tonight, right now, as we speak. Tomorrow, I have a brand new video hop. I put together a group of ladies from around the world, and we are doing a video hop. It's tomorrow. I will put that link here on Facebook tomorrow. Facebook's not really keen on you putting links in, is what we've learned recently. It doesn't like, Facebook does not like when you go away from it. So if you've already gone to my YouTube channel, which is Lolly and Sand, and if you've already, I think I missed something. I did. And if you've already subscribed, then you're going to be notified when the video goes live, which will be 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is Eastern time, or Toronto time. That's probably a better way of putting it. I can still put that there. So I took, this is one of the dies from Joy of Christmas, I believe. And I was just poking out these little bits and I missed one. And anyway, and yeah, the video goes live tomorrow. So I'm really interested to see what everyone has made. It's going to be awesome. That I am sure. For a whole bunch of us, well, not myself, but a bunch of the ladies, it's their first video hop. So bear with us as we work through some of the little kinks and such. Sorry, I was doing this in front of myself. I just want a little glue dot. And I'm going to put that on there. I know a lot of people press in like this to get their glue dots. Why I don't do that is a mystery to me. And we're just going to slide that right, oh, not there, right about, get under there. This is what I meant to do before, so oopsie. Lots of oopsies. Just one, keeping it simple. And then we put on these, and I'll tell you the name of them because I don't remember. Adhesive Back Sparkle Gems out of the mini. There's a lot of mini products today. This was vellum, by the way. All right, so let's get some of these guys on and finish her up. Maybe I'll go with the big one up here. We'll just have a little one down here. Kind of at the end, but not completely. Have to remind myself to use the big ones. Notice I haven't used the other colors yet. I was comparing with some of my fun things that I have, and I will be able to use all those, especially like that looks like, it looks black, but I don't think it's completely, and that one's gold, but it seems, to me it has a bit of copper in it. Every eye sees something a little bit different, and for sure. All right, so the other thing you could do is wink a Stella. I won't do that. You've seen me wink a Stella how many times? I did make a big mistake last night, and I was putting wink a Stella on one, and a blob fell right on the card. Well, I just put a leaf in front of it and went, too bad. Too bad, so sad. All right, so let me show you the rest of the cards. What do you think of this? Let me know, by the way. So you can see why I like that stamp. Just the little lines in between. Makes it look really pretty. I did do a card, and I'll show that to you, where I used a bunch of the stamps. Okay, I do not know. I should actually look one of these times. Oh, except I'm back. My video's way back on showing you how, what the stamp set looks like. So if you can see the sparkle on that, that's because I wink a Stella this thing big time. This is what I call the Christmas paper. So I've used another one of the stamps. I'm looking over, where did I throw the stamp set? No idea. It's over that way. And this is new ribbon too. Oh, it's sheer ribbon with a little bit of silver on it. And this one I did wrap around. Yep. And there's one of those guys. All right, another card. I really like the colors in this. This is the one where I made the mistake. Oh, it's not a leaf. I actually put a flower on top of it. I've done the insides of all of them, I think. Oh, little stamping. Little stamping. And on this one, we have 1, 2, 3. This is probably Calypso Coral from a different stamp set there. And then here's the one where I stamped. These are all the exact same style. Do they all fit? Yes, I think they do. So I had to bring in some others. This is from the Daisy set. And here, this is Poppy Parade. I am loving Poppy Parade right now. I am a little bit obsessed with Poppy Parade. You don't even get to see what's off to the side. Anyway, Poppy Parade, and that's stamped off. Poppy Parade stamped off. Crushed Curry, Night of Navy, and then stamped off. Some leafy goodness, which is, oh, there's the gold ones. I did use them. And whoops, you know what? Right over the E, Enjoy your special day, but I did stamp this one. Here we go. There. I've never done that. I've only ever like put a little down here, but I just felt like it needed a little bit more. So there you go, my friends. I can't show you the card from tomorrow because that would spoil it, but I did use another one of the papers in the Garden Walk set, which I really love. That probably gave it away. Different style completely. I would love for you to check that out. And other than that, my friends, guess what? I can't believe it. I think we're done. I do. We are done. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for not making fun of my oopsies. And I will see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I still say Eastern Standard Time, but ET time. Not ET phone home, but you know what I mean. All right. Good night. Have yourself a lovely week. And we'll see you. Bye-bye. That was not the off button. Oh my gosh, that was not the off button. Let's do that again. See, I'm learning not to hit the finish button, but now I have to learn to hit the finish button. Bye for real this time.